So while I have the camera set up in this odd position, I decided I bought this again at that Five Below place. I bought the Mousetrap keychain thing here, which is really kind of large and impractically sized to really use as a keychain. But the reason why I bought it was because when you open it up, which I think I did the wrong way there, I'm just going to take this lid off. It actually is a partially functional mousetrap. So you got your boot, you got the zigzaggy ladder thing there, you got your bathtub and the crank and that thing and itty bitty dice and the diver and all this stuff in here, including, well, it's even got a little mouse molded into it there. It's got the stuff built into the base and a lovely little pair of tweezers to help you put it all together. So that's actually what I'm going to try to do. It has a rubber band and everything. So it has instructions on how to put it together. Everybody remembers how much fun it is to try and get Mousetrap to work. So that's what we're going to do here. I imagine it's going to take a few tries to get this sucker to work right. So there's probably going to be some sped up video, just because I don't think you're going to want to see this in real time, because I imagine it's going to be quite frustrating and irritating. Together. See how roll the dice. 6, whatever. Now for the moment of truth. Slowly turn the crank. Put it all the way around for dramatic tension. Pulling back the stop sign. Oh, and the ball goes flying across the. Okay, time for take 2. That's just way too violent. Take 3. See how she goes. Well, it kind of skipped a couple steps there, but it theoretically worked. Oh, well.
Yay! There it goes.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and run this one more time. Well, it just the boot is way too powerful, and I don't know how to. I think if you took some time and you really like kind of tweaked the how hard that kicked, you could probably get this to work fairly well. I'm gonna just do a reset and just push it over by hand. So we're gonna just push this over. Oh, that didn't work too well either. So yeah, I mean, it actually, it's a really neat little thing. It's super well detailed. There are a couple things that are just a tremendous pain to try and set up. This rubber band is way too powerful, and as a consequence, it just kind of kicks this and makes that one ball just fly into space. Setting up the diver is a tremendous pain in the butt, and then I think I did modify this a little bit just to try and hold the net better, but I think it just got to the point where it was too good, because I can still actually get it to go, but just maybe not quite enough mass in the diver to get it to go over. This is definitely like one of the best ones of these games. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, if it gets enough of a bump, it goes. This is definitely the best one of these little like keychain games. Not that it makes a very good keychain or really a complete game, but for Mousetrap, this is Mousetrap. This is what you think of when you think of Mousetrap, and it's really neat. I would definitely recommend getting this if you're a fan of the game, even if you aren't, just for something fun to, well, maybe if you aren't, maybe you don't want to spend, you're not going to want to spend the money on it, but it's kind of a neat thing to put together. I would say it's probably not for really any kids. It's kind of infuriating. I think there's some tweaking that definitely needs to be done to get it to really work right. There's definitely some sprue on these parts, but I mean, it's a really great representation of the actual Mousetrap. It's, I mean, like, you have like the battleship game that comes with like 2 ships and no pegs, but this really gives you kind of what you want, what you expect. And if you had mice small enough, you could actually play it. It has the full board and everything, so it even comes with a die. No cheese wedges though. So, hey, I mean, get it. Maybe try to set it up a couple times, have fun with it, whatever. It's a neat little display piece, maybe, if you have room. It definitely doesn't function 100% even as well. I mean, as bad as the actual game is, this is much worse. So, but it's neat. It's actually something tiny that does something. It's mouse-sized Mousetrap, and hey, if you're into it, I would say pick it up. Catch you later.